G'day and Yarra. Welcome to the Southern Moreton Bay Islands, also known as SMBI. We're located in the Redlands local government area, just off the coast of Brisbane in Queensland. We're on Quandamooka country, and Quandamooka means from Moreton Bay. SMBI is made up of 4 separate islands, and about 750 families call this place home. There's no bridge to our islands, and the only way on or off is by ferry, barge or dinghy. SMBI is a very beautiful place to live, however, we face many challenges here. According to the 2018 CFA data, we are amongst the most disadvantaged communities in Australia. The rates of breaches of domestic violence orders are 4 times higher than that of Redland Bay, our closest mainland suburb. It was a tragic event involving domestic and family violence in 2018 that moved our community to call for action. In response to this tragic event and community calling for action, Redland City Council hosted a series of workshops to address these community concerns, and this was where the Brisbane South Primary Health Network approached the SMBI community, and this is where our collective impact initiative began. Our initiative is focused on SMBI children aged 0 to 8 years and their families, and the very first step was conducting community conversations. So this is where Karen from the Brisbane South Primary Health Network mentored 2 community members in the Harwood approach, and this is the methodology that we used to conduct our conversations. So we went out to the community. Over a 6-month period, we went to as many local events, held one-on-one and group conversations. We had many incidental chats in our community, and we also sent out some online surveys. This was a fantastic part of our work, and we absolutely loved getting out and talking to people on the islands. Wherever SMBI children and families gathered, we were there. Once we'd held all these conversations, we had to record, theme and harvest every single one to create our data set. So we're a bit overwhelmed at this prospect, and we approached the team at Hands Up Mallee, another collective impact initiative in Victoria, and we asked if we could utilise their methodology as they'd already done this. They very graciously agreed, and we've remained friends and colleagues with the team there ever since. Once this work had been completed, we had our data set from Community Voice. We went back out to community and we checked, did we hear you right? After getting the go-ahead from them, we had our foundational data ready to present at our very first Community Governance Table meeting. This was a real milestone in our project in 2019. Community Voice has led our work from the very beginning, and this will never change. Along the way, we gathered passionate locals who wanted to come on the journey with us. Some of them were people that we'd known for a long time, and some of them were people that we'd never met before. They dubbed themselves the SMBI listeners, and this amazing group of people come from all walks of life and from all of the 4 islands. This group form our founding members and also make up our current board of SMBI Listeners Inc. This is our community-owned and controlled organisation. It's made up entirely of locals, and this is an essential element of us staying accountable to the SMBI community. For too long, the SMBI community have felt done to and not done with, so we understand the importance of community-facing comms campaigns. We've achieved this mostly through our SMBI Listeners Inc. Facebook page, which has about 650 followers. Our most successful posts, which include videos about services, stories from SMBI and giveaways, reach over 1,000 interactions. We are really proud of this work because we've done it all through in-kind contributions and targeted community engagement campaigns. So, what's next for the SMBI Community Impact Initiative? Firstly, we'd really like to acknowledge the Brisbane South Primary Health Network. Their ongoing support, mentoring and guidance have been instrumental in us as community people and as an organisation being as successful as we have been. We really feel that basing this work in Community Voice from the outset has been the critical success factor in us getting this far. We know we have a really long way to go, but look how far we've come. As a community-led organisation, SMBI Listeners Inc. are now taking over responsibility of the Community Governance Table. We're also bringing key service providers and community together to our focus area workshops. How amazing is it that community members have been mentored and supported to be able to do this? Through love of our community and ongoing support, we know we will go from strength to strength and achieve fantastic stuff for our community. Thank you so much for listening.